Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you for visiting my space and our channel. Thank you for coming to get your SunSET dose of Metazen, because our Metazen is the best medicine. Hey, welcome, Lady Rider. It's good to see you again. I think you are 2 for 2 out of the last couple streams, I believe, on the practice. Let's get over to the practice real quick. I do have something interesting in the energetic sense, because as most of you should know, unless you're really brand new, if you're really brand new here, we will begin the meditation right at the top of the hour, so in about 11 minutes. But in the meantime, something we do every time we gather, it's twice a day, we get together and we do this energy practice, as we say. And we do this energy practice because we utilize these three energies, because these are the three that we utilize within the meditation. So I am sending one of these out right now. I'm sending one of these energies out right now. So I'm going to ask you, what does it look like? What does it feel like? And what does it feel like, and what does it smell like? All right. So what's the symbol look like? I'm drawing a symbol in the air right now. What's the symbol look like? What's it feel like? And what's it smell like? All right, well, I'm sending that out. I'm going to talk about something else too. All right, so the last 24, 48 hours, actually a little bit, maybe we could go 96. I've been pondering this statement brought up by one of our guests, by Amanda Kelly, the writer Amanda Kelly, our resident author, excuse me. And it was, because there was a study, and apparently the study was done quite some time ago, and I still haven't found the exact study yet. However, I've been talking to some of my other friends that are into this sort of thing, and it really kind of came out that authenticity could be stronger than love, but actually it's a higher form of love that allows that authenticity. All right. So it's kind of like peas and carrots. Essentially, in my brain, it's kind of peas and carrots, because it's like they're somewhat dependent on each other, or authenticity is very dependent on love. So it's kind of like trying to compare peas and carrots. Hey, they both can nourish us, fill our bellies, but it's kind of a different experience when having both of them, even if you put butter all over them. So it's a different experience. And of course, if you're going to have carrots, they really need to be sliced and then like braised caramel, have like that caramel glaze on them. Oh, yum. That actually sounds really quite nice. All right. So I'm sending one of these energies. If this is your first time here, just open yourself a little bit. Just open yourself to the energy I'm sending out to each and every one of you. And that is the one of these on the screen. And if you're a first timer and not familiar with any of this, you will be in a few minutes once we get the meditation started. And we'll go over the meditation here in a couple minutes. So that's where I ended up, peas and carrots. So if you're curious, I know it's well, let's just say that's where I am right now until I have a little bit better understanding with this question. All right. So whether authenticity, even though it was measured in a study, turned out to be far stronger than love. But I don't know. And also there's something else came up too. Is this just a way to diminish love? Somebody coming up with, let me rename things that are very important. Because if you look throughout the last couple of years, a lot of things have been called something else. They rename it, perhaps to hide it. Like, perfect example, UFOs, and now they're called UAPs by the government. Now, is that something the government did so people couldn't use FOIA requests to get the information? Because apparently to use a FOIA request to get formally classified information, or just regular information with a FOIA request, I think you have to be very specific in what you ask for. And if you don't ask for it, it's kind of like there's some wordplay there, because somebody will say, oh, what's the question? What is the question? It's lie by omission. There you go. Because if you say, hey, what'd you do tonight? Or, and you say, oh, nothing much. But if somebody asks you a specific question, hey, did you go out tonight? Okay, so that's a little bit more specific. And yeah, you could say, yeah, I did. Or you could say, yeah, for a few minutes, but I wasn't feeling it and I came home. In other words, my example is terrible. I'm not following a good example there, but it's like if you're implying one situation and then it's not. And you say, well, I didn't lie to you. Oh, but you omitted telling me, a piece of information. So yeah, you're correct, but you're also incorrect. Okay, so I don't know if it's one of those things where somebody's trying to downplay the importance of love, because I think it's, I still am going to stick with it. It's going to still be my current most powerful force in the universe. Because, love never dies, energy never lies. Let's get over here to the comments. Hey, Serena, the Bath Crew's here as well. Hey, that's awesome. I think you guys are friends anyway, aren't you? Yeah, but thank you both for being here. And if you're part of the Bath Crew tonight, be safe. Be safe and make sure your water's not too deep. Granted, this is not the type of meditation where you will be sleeping anyway. So I think it might just have be a little bit on the lots of energy side, a little too much energy going on, because it's relaxing in its own way. However, it's, excuse me, I think it's a little bit more, active in the energetic sense. That's a lot going on. Instead of just getting in this Zen space, we're getting into an active space and place of utilizing all the energy that we work with each night. So, and each sunrise as well. So it's not just a sunset. Let's get over to the meditation screen before I get too deep in something else. Something else I want to throw by you guys. I have discussed this with a few of you. Is think about every situation that we've ever been in. All right, just think about your life and think about why. Let's talk about something kind of mundane real quick. Let's talk about the act of brushing our teeth, because that's somewhat ubiquitous across the globe. Some people may do it a different way. Some people use sticks, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I've never been everywhere on the globe and researched the way people brush their teeth. However, brushing your teeth is something that nearly every person does. Now think about that act of brushing your teeth. You're going to do it again tonight, probably. You'll do it in the morning. I think most people do it at least twice a day. And think about the energy involved in that. And I'm not talking about physical energy. I'm talking about this kind of energy. Think about the energy that is attached to everything we do. All right? I'm talking about this kind of our energetic field energy. I'm not talking about the calories you burn. Say if you go for a walk, yes, you're burning calories. But what about the soul energy? There you go. It's a good way to say it. The soul energy, like we utilize here. It's our non-physical energy. So think about that. Think about something you've done your entire life, brushing your teeth. All right. And think about the amount of energy that's put into that. It's probably pretty minimal, because you've done it 10,000 times, depending on how old you are. You've done it at least 365 days a year, twice a day. That adds up. So thousands and thousands of times, if you're old enough to pretty much understand what I'm talking about, you've done it thousands and thousands of times already. So think about the energy involved in that act. All right. And we can apply this to anything, but think about the energy you expended. I'm talking about your metaphysical energy, your non-physical energy. And think about if you were to pull that back. You see, just pull the energy back. Kind of like at the end of our meditation, we pull our energy back from our friends and pull it back from the nodes. But think about it for a moment. What would happen if you just kind of took an inventory, build a mental picture, and say, I'm going to pull all my energy back from every time I brush my teeth? You see, it doesn't really change the situation, but you're intentionally drawing your energy back that you expended during that situation. Well, it's food for thought. Let me talk about the meditation for a moment. It's really interesting to think about, because usually if you might complain about something, you have a bad experience, and that was a complete waste of time. Well, maybe it wasn't just a waste of time. Maybe it was a waste of your energy too, not just your physical energy, your act of getting to that event or something, but perhaps it was a waste of your inner energy, your soul energy. Yeah, and think about that for a moment. Think about, you can pull the energy back from a situation without changing or diminishing the result. Say it was a great thing. Say you win a golf tournament, all right? You win a golf tournament. Lots of energy going on there, probably very positive because you just won. And okay, maybe you took second. Maybe it's a great experience. You'll always remember it. Maybe you don't want your energy tied up in that any longer. And maybe if we pulled our energy back from many of these mundane situations like brushing our teeth, perhaps that will do something for us as well. Really, I'm not looking for an answer. This is basically a hypothetical. So just chew on it. Just that's the big question sometimes. All right, all of you please get comfortable. Get in your meditation spot and get your eyes closed. I'm going to hear a loud sound as I clear our energy, and I'll be putting up protection soon after. Archangel Michael and spirit guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating in bliss above our planet, above our planet's surface. We're not hungry, we're not thirsty, we're completely content. And you notice an orange sheen of energy down on the planet below, the planet you're floating over. You quickly realize that is our energy from our sunrise session, and that our intention for our beautiful planet persists. And we are about to renew that intention, my friends. Now bring your gaze up from the planet's surface. You'll see our golden pyramid with a curious diamond cap. The diamond cap is our battery, our collector of all the energy that we send into the golden pyramid. Excuse me. Also within that golden pyramid is the love node. The love node accepts all the energy we send in and wraps it up in love, and then pushes it up into the diamond collector cap at the top of our pyramid. Now look up, and outside of our golden pyramid and diamond cap, you'll see Father Sky node. Father Sky represents the celestial ether energy that is all around us right now. Look down beneath our pyramid on the planet's surface, and you'll see Mother Gaia node. Mother Gaia node represents the nurturing earth, the nurturing grounded energy that we receive from our planet. Father Sky is the sun and the rain, and Mother Gaia is the womb for all of the life on our planet, including us. Now look at the three horizontal points of our pyramid. You'll see peace, you'll see truth, and you'll see joy. Now look to your left and your right, look up and down all around. You'll see that we're fully encompassed in a golden sphere of energy, the unity consciousness sphere. It not only protects us, but powers us as well. The sphere engulfs all of us, the planet below, and our golden pyramid. Very good. Now let's look down in our heart space, and you'll see a spark of energy right there in your heart. A spark that is hungry for more. We shall satisfy that hunger momentarily. Let's reach out to all the other beings here right now. All of our friends, just reach out to them energetically. Just reach out and connect. Send little awesome beams of energy out to each one of them. Now let's come together in a hand circle. I'm taking someone's left hand and holding someone's right. And almost immediately you begin to feel the energy flow in. Flow in to your right hand, swirl around your body and exit your left. A continual cycle of wonderful healing bright light coming into our bodies. Now let's look down and around. We're holding each other's hands. Now look around our hand circle here. You'll see all these smiling faces, all these mouths stretched out to their ears. Just do it along with me for a moment. Just smile. Put that wonderful smile on your face and immediately you'll feel joy. You'll feel joy. Very good. See all the smiling faces in our big hand circle. That's awesome. Now let's look down on our heart spaces once again. Well, let's take three deep breaths first. In through our nose and exhale through our mouth to facilitate pulling more energy into our heart space. Breath 2. And 3. Now look down in your heart space once again, my friends. What was once a small spark has grown into a very large ball. A large ball of healing, cleansing, bright white light. A ball that is growing larger and larger each second and slowly spinning to the right. Now this ball's grown and grown up to your shoulders and down to your thighs, about to fully engulf your body in this wonderful healing, cleansing, bright white light. At this point, you see and feel a transparent tube grow out of your back. It grows out until it pierces the unity consciousness sphere. And through this tube, you begin to see dark green material flowing out, being pushed out by that cleansing, healing light that has fully engulfed your body now. Just let it go. Just let any of this green material, this muck and gunk, it represents those things holding you back. It represents any dis-ease you may have in your physical body. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go of any fear you may be holding on to, any anxiety. Just let it go. Anything that's holding back your higher or lower good, send it on its way. Just, if you have to physically move it through your body with your hands, just do it. Just push any of that muck and gunk that needs to go, that's not serving you. Just let it go into that tube, and you'll notice that transparent tube is getting clearer and clearer as each second passes. Clearer and clearer. And all this dark green material is depositing itself on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Very good. Now notice the transparent tube is nearly running clear. A couple more seconds. Very good. Go ahead and collapse that tube and look over your shoulder. Look at that glob of muck and gunk on the other side of the unity consciousness sphere. Now see that glob break into billions of pieces into a fine mist and shoot off in every direction away from you. Never to infect or infest another being ever again. Very good. Now let's get in our hand circle once again and look around. Instead of seeing smiling faces, you see these wonderful light bodies. These outlines of beautiful energy. Seeing and experiencing our friends, each other, in the most intimate of ways. And one of the best ways to know one another is energetically. If you begin with energy, everything else is gravy. Very good. Now that we're all connected, let's go out and connect to all the nodes. Just connect to them as I say them, even if you're not working or on that node tonight. Just connect to all of them regardless. Connecting to unity consciousness, connecting to Mother Gaia, connecting to Father Sky, connecting to peace, connecting to joy, connecting to truth, and finally connecting to love. Very good. Now that we're all connected, let's begin pushing our intention, our nodal intention if you're on a node. And if you're not, just push some positive intention of yours. Something you'd like our planet to experience right now. Let's begin pushing that intention. As I'm on the Father Sky node, I am pushing that awesome celestial ether energy. It's being wrapped up in love and about to be sent down to our planet below. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our first wave. 1, 2, deep breath. Pulse. Releasing from our diamond cap and flowing down every side of the golden triangle. And now flowing down and engulfing all of those on Mother Gaia node and spreading in every direction. Spreading in every direction over the northern hemisphere. Our beautiful orange wave of energy, of intention, persists and spreads, overtaking the previous intention from the sunrise session. Overtaking and adding this excess energy to our current wave. Energy is never wasted, my friends. It's just been reutilized. As this wave goes down the southern hemisphere, see it in your mind's eye. See this beautiful orange truth wave of love, peace, and joy coming down and now crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere, the southern pole, working its way back up. Working its way back up as a beautiful gift of intention. Our selfless gift we give to our fellow humans, our fellow beings, to all the flora and fauna on the planet, that they may find this energy and utilize it to their highest good. And now this wave is coming to the feet of Mother Gaia node, where I ask everyone on this node to push this excess energy up into the golden pyramid above, where we immediately see that diamond cap begin to grow brighter and brighter orange. Very good. Let's get in our hand circle once again. Take hands with our friends here. Just set in this moment. Just be present in this moment. And feel all the love, feel the peace, feel the joy flowing through all of us. Very good. Let's quickly reconnect in our minds or reaffirm our connection to all the nodes. There we go. If you need to, just take a peek at the screen for a moment if you can't remember the names. Let's begin pushing our intention for our second wave. And see through your closed eyes that nice orange diamond getting brighter and brighter as each second passes. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave. 1, 2, deep breath. Pulse. Flowing down from our diamond cap over all three sides of our pyramid, fully engulfing Mother Gaia node and this wonderful intention. Our orange wave spreads in every direction. Spreads out, covering the northern hemisphere. Now is when we take a moment to think about this wonderful energy and how it impacts our fellow beings. And know this in your heart and in your minds, my friends, that thousands and thousands of our fellow beings are finding this energy right now. Finding this energy and making a drastic change in their lives. Getting them on the path to their higher knowledge, path to a higher vibration for the planet. Every time one of these waves passes over our planet, thousands and thousands more of our humans find this intention. This intention we make freely available to them, as we never force our energy on anyone. We simply make it available for when the time comes. We set the environment. Now this wave's crossed over itself and coming back up the northern hemisphere past the equator and quickly arriving at the feet of Mother Gaia node. We ask those on this node, please push this excess energy up once again into our golden pyramid. Let's get back in our hand circle. Back in our hand circle and just sit for a moment and be present. Be present with everyone here, all of our friends here. Feel this wonderful energy course through our bodies for just a few more moments. And then reaffirm your connection to the nodes as I speak them aloud. Unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, peace, joy, truth, and love. Now let's begin pushing our intention for this third and final wave. This third and final wave. As we always make them our strongest, our best effort, as they will persist until we come back and renew our intention once again. Almost immediately we see that orange diamond growing brighter and brighter. Let's keep pushing our intention. I'm pushing beautiful celestial ether energy into our golden pyramid, where the love node is wrapping it up in love and pushing it up into our diamond. It's getting brighter and brighter orange as each second passes. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final truth wave of love, peace, and joy. 1, 2, deep breath. Pulse. Spreading in every direction from the feet of Mother Gaia node, spreading down over the northern hemisphere, but this time leaving a pixie dust trail of orange energy. Orange energy that will be strengthened as our wave comes back to the top of our planet. But have the knowledge this wave will persist until we come back and renew it. Now this wave's coming down and crossing over itself on the southern hemisphere and working its way back up. Leaving that pixie dust trail, now solidifying this trail even more as this wave's coming over itself and up to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Or I ask all of you on this node to store some of this excess energy that has just arrived. Store it in your sacral chakra for your personal use later. And then I ask that you send the rest of this excess energy up to the node holders and participants above so that they may do the same. Very good. Let's cross our arms, put our arms across our chest, grab our shoulders. Very good. Arms across your chest and just sit with this embrace for a moment. Just sit with this embrace. Make it a good one. For some of us, this is the only embrace we receive each day. So make it good. Just make it a good one. Sit here and love on yourself for a moment. And know the importance of self-love. Know the importance of self-full love. There's a difference between self-full love and selfish love. Sit with it for a few more moments. Very good. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths. And on our third exhale, we'll release this wonderful embrace that we have on ourselves. Breath 1. Two. And 3. Release. Very good. Now let's get in our hand circle one last time. Spend a couple more moments with all our friends here. Very good. Now release those hands with our friends. Just release them. And begin pulling your energy back from all your friends here. And pull your energy back from the nodes. Just gently pull it back. Some of it will remain with your friends, and some of it will remain with the nodes. It's perfectly okay. Just pull it back. Start wiggling your fingers and your toes. Move your body around a little bit. Your head and your neck. And when you are ready, open your eyes and return. Good stuff. Good stuff. Woo. Alrighty. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. Energy type practice. The energy I send out at the beginning of the stream is unity consciousness. And I picked a little bit different this time. Because usually I'll sit here for a moment and just go through each one of them. And right when I made my decision to make a choice, unity consciousness popped in. So if you got that right, let me know. And if you did not get that right, there's no harm, no foul. We can try again in the sunrise or tomorrow's sunset session. And you can also play this game. You can try this with other people too. You don't necessarily just have to try it here twice a day or even once a day. All right. So let me know if any of you got it right. Maybe not. All right. Well, I am going to wish each and every one of you love, peace, and joy. And a wonderful evening. And I will see some of you at the sunrise session. And some of you I will see tomorrow night at the sunset session once again. So until then, my friends, namaste. Have an amazing evening. And do everything in peace, love, and joy, my friends. Good night.